Hi, it's Sandy Wyllie. Welcome to my mental health channel, where I wipe away the stigma of mental illness by talking about my own personal struggles, having borderline personality disorder, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety disorder and panic attacks, depression. I talk about my narcissistic mother who abused me, my paranoid schizophrenic father. I wrote a book about him. The link is down below, Life with My Schizophrenic Father. It's got 5 stars. I talk about my unethical psychologist who sexually abused me, and I wrote many books about that, and the links are down below in the description also. I talk about all the different therapies I've been in and a plethora of other mental health related topics, but I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I am not a licensed therapist. I don't even hold a degree in psychology, so I cannot diagnose you or give you a professional opinion. All I ask in turn of you is your kindness and respect, please, always, in the comments. Please be kind to me. Show respect and kindness to other people who comment. We don't have to agree on everything, but we always need to show each other respect and kindness. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Stick around, take a chance, hit that little box that says subscribe on the lower right-hand corner. That way you'll be notified every time a new video of mine comes out. It's 100% free. Like it, share it with your family, friends, and on social media. And feel free to comment and share your struggles and your life experience with me. I always answer the comments. And let's build a loving, spread the love. Let's build a loving friendship between you and me. Today's topic of discussion is how your cell phone is ruining your life. We all have cell phones, right? I don't know too many people who don't. Maybe a couple of people don't. I'm not trying to insult you now if you don't have cell phones, but I'm going to guess the majority of people do own and use a cell phone, misuse a cell phone. Now, how are cell phones ruining our lives? First of all, we have what I call artificial relationships from using cell phones and social media. This goes under the umbrella of social media too. A little bit windy out here today in Boston. Because we think that we're close to people. Because people like our posts, they comment on our posts, they post and we read their posts, we scroll and they read our posts. We see their family, we see their children, their spouses. We see what vacations, pictures from their vacation. We see what they ate for dinner, what food they're eating, the vacations they go on, their friends and families and children. And so, we comment, they comment on our stuff, and we think that we have a personal relationship with these people because we spend the most time every day with them on a phone, not face to face. Now, what is wrong? And I don't even mean talking on a phone. I mean on the social media, on messaging and Facebook, stuff like that. Facebook messages or, messaging, typing, texting. I'm not talking about talking to someone like live on a telephone or seeing someone, a friend, for lunch, live, face to face. I'm talking about you. It feels like we're really friends with these people on social media when we're really not at all. They're taking the place of real relationships. That's why I feel so empty, because I spend so much time, because I don't have any friends. It's kind of like a catch-22. I spend so much time because I don't have any friends on the social media, posting and talking to people. I don't have any friends because I spend so much time on the social media talking and posting. So see, it's like that. It's that loop. so it does feel like, it does satisfy my social, a part of that, because my social needs, because I don't really talk to anyone except my husband and children face to face. I don't talk to anyone. So when I'm on social media and I see, I feel very close to these people, because they even post their politics. They post, their personal views, their political views, their personal views, whether they're for abortion, whether they're for spanking, whether they're for Trump, I could go on and on. I feel like I intimately know these people. I know these people more than I know anyone else. I know their political views. I know their views on, their personal views, their what they believe in, what they don't believe in, what they. You see what I'm saying? So it's not real. It isn't real. Some people argue with me and say it is real. But these people, you can't pick up the phone and call them in a crisis, right? If you have a problem, can you call the person and they'll come over and listen to you? These aren't real relationships. Maybe me and you have a different definition of what a real relationship is. Let me tell you my definition of what a real relationship is. A real relationship is a person, I can get together with face to face. If I'm upset about something, I can call them, they can call me. We can talk, looking at each other face to face. I can't see their body language. I can't see their looks. They could be saying whatever they want, and acting whatever way they want to on the social media, but I really don't know them, and they really don't know me either. It's not the same. You can disagree, and I said that's fine, as long as we're respectful of one another. We don't have to agree on everything. But if you just have a relationship with someone on social media, okay, and not there, it's not a real relationship. Now you can have friends and also, be friends on social media. But if it's solely on social media, it's taking away your time to make real friends, okay? Real relationships, a lot of people, they spend more time with the people on their social media than they do with their spouses, than they do with their best friends in real life, than they do with their children. So, because it gives a sense, it's artificial. It's artificial intelligence. I don't know. It's like dating a robot or something. You can't see these people's face. You can't see their expressions. They can't hug you. They can't provide any real warmth. They can text you, like your post, comment, oh, that's wonderful, that's great, oh, your baby is so adorable, oh, wow, look at, a friend, not a real friend, is in Rome now, and oh, wow, I'm excited for him. And I'll sure to, be looking through my Facebook to see all these pictures, and I'm sure I'm going to like all these pictures and comment on all these pictures, and but so it feels like, and he's a poet and I'm a poet. We read each other's poems on the Facebook, comment and like, but it's not real. I only met the person once at a at a bookstore. We don't really socialize, even though he lives in the same state as me. We don't socialize at all. I don't see him, he doesn't see me. I don't call him, we don't call each other. So you get it. It's not, in my opinion, it's a substitution for real relationships. If you spend less time on the social media, you'd have more time for people in your real life, day to day, face to face. All right. The next thing about it, how the cell phone is destroying your life, is you're not living your life. How much time a day? Now I could check studies, and I really don't. I don't go on here with statistics and told you, well, I read this study that says this percent and that percent, and it's not what I'm about. I don't like to be rehearsed. I do my videos, spontaneously. I really don't like to be rehearsed. So I'm not going to say, well, I read this study, and then this study says this percent. But how many hours do you, I'm going to ask you personally, spend on the social media, scrolling and scrolling, like you're numb to life. How long do you spend out in nature? Take a walk in the woods. See the baby raccoons. I did a video on a pregnant raccoon who was injured in my yard. So how much time do I spend doing nature and with my family, and how much time do I spend on social media? Now, I'll answer and be honest with you. I spend much more time on social media than I do with my family or in nature because of this YouTube channel, okay? I spend great quantities of time. Great. I mean, doing these videos every single day, looking up subject matter to talk about. I got to come up with the subject to talk about. Research, looking at other people's channels. What are they talking about? Just to get ideas what to do for a subject matter. I don't copy them. I just get ideas, what can I talk about, on a mental health channel. Researching, watching, recording outside, editing, putting it up, and then marketing, putting the link to my video all over the social media. And when I'm not doing that, I'm checking out other people's Facebook, what are they posting, like looking and reading their posts, commenting. LinkedIn, I spend a lot of time on LinkedIn posting my links to my books, to market my books, posting my links to my YouTube channel, marketing my YouTube. So I'm going to be honest. I'm going to guess, God, I don't know. And it's just a guess, maybe 5 hours a day. And it's just a guess. You can't quote me on that. But how many hours a day do I spend with my husband and children? Not 5. I don't have any friends outside. Only on Facebook do I have friends. And on LinkedIn do I have friends. And then there's Twitter. It goes on and on, all the social media. So do you think I'm living my best life? The only time I didn't spend time on social media is when I went on vacation with my family to Florida, Disney World in Orlando. Yes, I did post my pictures. I did post pictures every single day on Facebook of my vacation, but that was it. That was the extent of it. I did no YouTube videos. I didn't do any videos. I was on vacation, so I spent much more time that week with my husband and son and away from the social media. But I need to spend much more time living my life, not having it, not being numb to life and being totally on the social media on my phone. Here's another thing. This is, I think, the 4th thing, how your phone is ruining your life. I think I came up with 4 things. Phony news. How many people get the news on social media? I never read a newspaper. Never look at a newspaper. Since I've had my phone, how do I get the weather? Never listen to the radio. Never read a newspaper. I get the weather report from my phone. I get the news from my phone. I find out things. This person died. Oh my God, this person died. This person posted. A friend of mine posted, who was it? Jimmy Carter died. I said to my husband, Andrew, Jimmy Carter died a day before his 100th birthday. He goes, I didn't hear that. Oh yeah, it's right on my Facebook, look. And the person who posted it was a psychologist, and he was a reliable person in my opinion. Now, I've known him on the Facebook artificial relationship for a while. He's not the type of person to post things that aren't real. So, I kind of trusted if this person said it's true. And he goes, oh, no, Jimmy Carter didn't die. He just turned 100. Oh, well, this person said he died. So how many people believe, oh, did you hear this happened? And, did it really happen, or is it fake news? Now there's a whole controversy about fake news. What is real? Was COVID real? I mean, I believe COVID, of course, was real, but a lot of people don't believe it. They think it's a government conspiracy. You get all these wacky things. You don't know what to believe and what not to believe, okay? Because you're spending all your time on the phone. It's destroying your life. It's ruining your life, okay? You're getting all falsehoods, fake relationships, false news. You gotta go in the store. Oh, you could go to the library. The library has newspapers. You don't have to even spend the money on a newspaper. If you go to the library, you can they have all the different kinds of newspapers. So if you don't believe in the Herald is trash, it's gossip, you can take the Globe, and they have all different kinds in the library. You can sit there, you can read it, or you can buy it at convenience store. You can even have it delivered to your house. Pick it up and actually read, read something instead of staring at a phone. That's another thing. People don't read anymore. How many people, why am I going to read, I can just get, whatever I want. And people don't go to the doctors. There's another reason. I'm coming up with more. Maybe this is a fifth reason now. People don't go to the doctors. Why? Because it's so much easier than, calling the doctor, setting up an appointment, have to fit it in your schedule. If you have a busy schedule, how you're going to fit it in your very busy schedule. I really don't want to be bothered for taking time off from work. Look, I can just Google my symptoms and bam! I'll find out, and that's dangerous. Let me tell you something. That is very dangerous doing that, all right? But that's what it's become, A few months back, I was sick, and I was guilty of doing this. I didn't want to go to the doctors. So I Googled some symptoms, and then a doctor came on, and I ended up spending, a good amount of money to talk to a real doctor, instant messages. Instead of going to my doctor, making an appointment, and going in there, driving there, or having my husband drive me, and being checked out physically, which I did anyway. I did end up doing the real thing, really going to my doctor, a real person, in person, getting my symptoms checked out, which is the only correct way to do it. Not by Googling the symptoms or messaging some doctor on the internet. That's not the way to do it. It's like Russian roulette. It's very dangerous to try to play with your health by doing that. So now I've listed at least 5 reasons, that the cell phone and social media is ruining your life. All right? If you can come up with any more, please say so in the comments and let me know. If you disagree with anything I've said, if you think that your cell phone has enhanced your life, maybe you feel less lonely because of it, because you're close to these people that you never talk to, that you never see, that won't give you the time of day outside or have lunch with you, or, can you call them when you're upset? If you're in a crisis, I don't know. Maybe you think that, it's a way for you to socialize, that it's healthy. I think if that's all you do, it's unhealthy. If it prevents you from having real relationships, then it's unhealthy. If it's, if you have real relationships and you also do that, it's just, something on the side and it doesn't interfere with your life, that's different, But if you're doing it in place of real relationships, then I believe that is unhealthy. And also, don't believe everything you read on your phone, on social media, the phony news. You just can't. You can't believe everything that you read. And the hours of scrolling, you could be exercising. Walking is healthy. Get out and get some air. Go for a walk. Read a newspaper. These are all healthy, healthy things to do. Not be on the phone scrolling. All right. I said my piece. I said enough. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Until next time, you have a wonderful, amazing day. Get out there. Go for a walk. All right? Just get out there before the snow comes and the ice and everything. Enjoy it while you can. Until next time, you have a great day.